Alright, so this is the banana one. This is going to be our root nutrients for the hydroponics and then for watering stuff. The yeast one is going to be for a topical spray. So from what I've seen, it helps prevent fungus and blight and that kind of stuff. Not that I have had any issues in here so far, but I just want to see kind of how much it jumps these ones along that have been kind of barely going, you know. So what I'm going to do with this, when I actually get it all filtered, I'm going to go ahead and just put it right into our 5-gallon bucket that we use for watering. That usually lasts about 2 days. We go through 5 gallons with the plants out there, and so all of this nutrients from the banana is going to go in. And then in the meantime, when we have a little bit of extra time, I do have a worm tower outside that would help me make compost tea and worm tea, and so I'm going to be hoping to replace the store-bought nutrients with natural stuff. So I think actually when I'm done draining this out, I'll probably just add some more water back into the bananas and let them sit for a while longer again and hope that it makes some more. We'll see. The bananas have really only been sitting overnight, so it's not like they've had a whole lot of time to infuse anything. So like I said, that'll go into our regular clear water jug. And then this is just banana particulate, so I'm going to use that over again for pouring this in. And this is our yeast and sugar concoction. Yeast, sugar, and molasses. And like I said, this is going to be for spraying on the plants. We're going to spray their leaves, and from what I saw on it, really helps the plants that flower or fruit really come through with some nice colors and healthy, happy plants. So we got some tomato plants that are ready to start jumping up that wall and all that good stuff. So we're going to have to hand pollinate since everything's inside and we don't really have any honeybees or anything. And even though spring is coming and we are going to start preparing plants for planting, seed starts, we'll still be growing in here throughout the year and using it as a study to try to help us determine how we're going to lay out our polytunnel and our greenhouse when we put that up, so that we get at least a beginning understanding of year-round propagation. Oh, overfilled it. That's all right though. So this is our spray bottle. Like I said, this is gonna go into our water jug, and then like I said, we'll start watering today with it. So right on. Alright, we got a update on the nutrients to spray on. We did the banana peels and the yeast and sugar and molasses. These ones in particular are really starting to respond. That one's growing up a bunch. These ones have both grown up a bunch. Actually, all of them, even though these are smaller, they're starting to look a lot healthier and stronger. And then these ones we're using, so we did the banana one and then the yeast and stuff to spray on, and these have all just jumped up quite a bit. These ones definitely look a lot happier. And these ones, everything's growing quite a bit in the last few days since we've added those 2 different nutrients to it. I'm getting some hot peppers, the tomatoes. These ones are both tiny, especially like this one here. That one's really jumped a bunch. Our little bok choy has started blasting out since we started adding the spray on and the banana nutrients. I'm still using the Kratky nutrients on it, but this one I've been spraying on them. As well as, I haven't put the banana nutrients in the base just because I'm concerned with stagnation or whatever. You know, the Kratky is specific for water that's going to stand still. But yeah, these things have all jumped exponentially since we started adding the other nutrients. Not really like a truly scientific abstract or anything, but I can tell you definitely they are responding, and they're responding well. This one's almost ready to get tied to the string, so we kind of redid the layout a little bit, and I'm going to be taking some of these empty ones that are shaped like these, and I'm going to cut these out and turn them into little Kratky pots. So that's my next experiment here. I hope luck.